Hello, my name is Jennifer Stonage. I am a senior associate attorney here at Bross Frankel, and I am here to talk to you today about military sexual traumas. This is not an easy topic to discuss, but it is something that does need to be brought to light and is very important for people to know, to understand, and to really understand the way in which military sexual trauma not only can affect a person, but also why it's necessary to get the treatment and what we can do here at Bross and Frankel to help you in the event that you sustain any long-lasting physical or long-lasting psychiatric problems or symptoms as a result of the military sexual trauma. So starting at the top, what is a military sexual trauma? It is a pretty significant misconception that a military sexual trauma is only a sexual act. It is not only a sexual act. There are many different forms of sexual trauma that can occur while in the military. For example, promises of promotions for sexual acts, threats of demotion for sexual acts, hazing that involves a sexual component can also be very significant. These are the kinds of things that can occur in the military and can really cause long-lasting psychological or physical problems. Unfortunately, one of the big problems in the military is that they often go very underreported. Only about 1 in 3 women will report their military sexual trauma to a commanding officer or to a member of their military that supervises them. Secondly, only 1 in 50 men will report the sexual trauma. And the fact is that there are men out there who are victims of military sexual trauma. That's the common misconception, is that military sexual trauma is only an overt sexual act, when in fact it's not. Fortunately for us here at Bross and Frankel, reporting your military sexual trauma is not a bar to your ability to collect benefits for those particular injuries that you sustain in the military, whether it's physical or psychological. There are alternatives that we can look to in your records, in your military records, in your medical records, things that we can point to help prove that the military sexual trauma occurred, including requests to transfer that are not justified, sudden changes in your work behavior, whether you're becoming more obsessive compulsive, whether you're becoming, unfortunately, just a little jaded and distracted from your work. Those are good signs that a military sexual trauma has occurred. Demonstrating additional obsessive compulsive disorders such as eating disorders, bulimia, anorexia, overeating. Those are things that can show and demonstrate that a military sexual trauma has occurred. The VA actually does recognize that military sexual traumas occur and that they may not be reported. So therefore, the evidence that we're required to prove or to present is simply that there was a behavior shift that occurred. And that behavior shift can lead to the reasonable conclusion that you were assaulted while you were in the military, or that a military sexual trauma of some kind has occurred. What you want to do, get help, whether it's physical or mental. Please make sure you get the treatment that you need. Report everything to your doctors. Doctor records are confidential, so you do not have, even in the event that you don't want to pursue a claim, at least your doctors will have all of the information that they need in order to treat you appropriately and get you on the path to recovery. If you are interested in filing an application for veterans disability benefits, due to a military sexual trauma, or in the event of whether it's psychiatric or a physical condition, reach out to Bross and Frankel. We are here to help and we are here to guide. That is our job, and that is our number one passion here, is to help. Thank you.